Hello. Welcome everybody. Welcome to another daily commentary. I'm back to the chibi model, my little toothpick neck that people love making fun of. You love making fun of this, don't you? You love it. So basically today's topic is going to be something that I'm kind of excited about. The only worry that I have about this topic is it's not and I'm sure you guys are so sick of me talking about this, but I can't really clickbait this too well, so I just have to hope that you have interest enough in stuff that I'm working on, that you care enough to, give it a try, give it a listen. And it's basically big announcements coming for music and stuff. Um, so there's two new songs that are going to be coming out. There will be more, of course, in the future, but the basically two major music stuff that I wanted to talk about was and just kind of like give little updates and give sneak peeks, is that I have new original music that will be coming out soon, where I kind of want to give you guys a little bit of a taste, a little bit of a devour, and also so you guys know that whole like TTT or TTRPG type game that I'm coming out, the tabletop, the Dungeons and Dragons type Shiribun D&D world. That is something that I've basically hired a musician to make all of the background music for all of the key places, be that countries and regions and stuff like that. And I wanted to give you guys a few sneak peeks of what some of the places in the lore will sound like, or at least like the background music to really help you get immersed in stuff. So this is going to be kind of a little bit of two parts. One part is going to be giving a little sneak peek of future original songs that are being working on. One of them is going to be a big production that I literally even signed a contract for. That's basically it's something that I'm going balls deep in, and the person I'm working with is super sweet. They're going to be helping me with a lot of the stuff as well as the instrumentals. And the other one, there's another original song that has basically all that's left is basically me coming up with some lyrics and probably finding someone that can mix well. And so there's basically two original songs that are coming on the wakes. For those of you that haven't heard my music before, I have two original songs. They are not the best, they're not amazing. I'm still working on singing, but I do like them a lot. One of them I made the music video for myself. I did animation. I was very proud of it. It's Bunny Hop is my first song, and then Morning Brew is my second song. Actually, the backtrack that you normally hear in most of my videos is Morning Brew. It's basically what I'm trying to do with my music for my original songs is to basically get every single genre of music. Basically, I don't want to just do one genre of music. I want to just have like a ton of different genres. Like the first music that I did, the first song that I did was more of like a poppy type beat, and then the second one was more of like an ASMR type of jazz, like kind of relaxing type of beat. And so I kind of wanted to show off two of my newer ones. But before we get into that, let me just say real quick, because I'm supposed to say it in the beginning of videos. If you're not already subscribed to me, you should subscribe. You should do a little bit of subscribing. That would be good. That would be pog champ. I don't typically, when people tell me to subscribe, I don't normally. So I totally get it if you don't want to subscribe. I get it. But if you're invested in my music, you'd probably like me and my content. And some people don't even know that they're not even subscribed when they want to be. Subscribing helps you with that notification stuff, which, YouTube is sometimes very picky about and doesn't like to notify you. Being subscribed is probably one of the best ways to actually get my videos. And if you end up liking this video, don't forget to like it if you do that liking thing. I'm not going to try to take up too much of your time because I'm trying to get better at not going off on tangents in the commentary videos. One last thing before we go into the music is if you have any commentary suggestions or topics that you want to hear my thoughts on, don't forget you can always use the comments. I swear I look at every single comment, especially when it comes to the commentary videos. So if you want me to do a specific topic or talk about something specific, or you have a question that you want to ask me and I might be able to make an entire video out of it, please make sure to comment it below. And now we're going to get into the music. So the first one that I'm going to be showing you guys is basically the big production that I'm working on. I'm going to give you a little bit of a sneak peek. I don't know how much I'm allowed to show you. I'm pretty sure I'm allowed in my contract to give you guys sneak peeks. Basically where we're at right now is we're trying to figure out what kind of vibe we want to go for. And the major vibe that I want to go for and that I want to do is basically, I want this to be my bop. I want this to be my banger. I want this to be the song that you will literally have on repeat permanently. You know, I just want it to be an objective banger. I want it to be the type where it's very easily loopable, it's very catchy, it always gets in your head, that type of song. And it's more on the alternative, like punk rocky type of banger. And so I'll show you a few previews of basically we're trying to figure out what direction we're trying to go in. Hopefully it's not too loud. And I can't show too much. Here's another one. I think it's this one. Just showing a few. Those are the two ones that I liked the most. And then here's some more classic earlier things we were working on. So basically, that's the kind of vibe we're trying to go into. The person I'm working with is Scro. You'll be able to see all their deets once like the song's actually created. I'm hoping that I'm gonna be able to make an absolute banger, and hopefully my singing will improve as well. I've been trying to practice a little bit in my off time. I don't think I'm anywhere where I could be, so I of course want to just keep improving and improving. But this is the huge production. This one was the big buckos that I'm spending. A lot of the other music wasn't as much as an expense as this one is, but I want to go all out, and I want to like actually, I mean, this channel's technically has that little music note, which means it's an artist channel. So I want to like actually put my whole you know, my thump. I want to put my full thump in it. Up next, what I want to show you is the other original song, of course. It's one that I am indeed, it's been a work for a while, actually. I just basically have to do the lyrics for it. That's the major hindrance that I've been having so far. But it's I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be nice. It has a nice beat to it. It has almost a Persona type feel. The theme of this song is gonna be gambling, and it's gonna be kind of about like how I kind of got lucky with content creation, and it's gonna be more of a smug or arrogant type thing. And that's kind of how it's gonna go, you know? I think this is the right one. This is gonna be like a gambling theme. You're gonna see the Benoit and the Tux. I think you're gonna hear a Vocaloid. No Vocaloid. You're just hearing the instrumental. But yeah, there's a melody that's been with it. All I have to do is basically write the lyrics for it. I already got the mood down. I got a lot of the stuff down. So this one's in more of the final stages of production. Just need lyrics, singing, and mixing, and then it's pretty much done. I may or may not add a video. I know there's at least gonna be a picture of a very smug Benoit and like a tux in a casino. That's the vibe that I'm going for. This one I would describe more as like Japanese rock, like almost like a Persona type beat, you know? And so those are the two original songs. They're not done yet, obviously. I'm still working on them. And then the thing that I'm also super excited to like show you guys or give you guys teasers is the music that's for the worlds, the background music. So I haven't made too many lore videos because, you know, I once again, I want to write them. I want to make sure they're very like, you know, plump and juicy and like actually coherent. So there's basically two continents. that like people really know about in my lore. There's Eurasia and there's Usaga. Usaga is basically the modern continent. It's like one to one to the IRL world that we have, where like, you know, there's McDonald's, you know, like just what technology is with us right now, you know, like it's like basically how you can plug yourself into like some ASMR videos or something like that. So it's like some relatability. And then there's Eurasia, which is the magical continent, which has more of your typical fantasy themed things, and they're basically separated from each other via like a forest that Shiri is kind of vibing by, you know, acting as almost like a guardian to keep people away from the dangerous forest, you know? So there's 7 countries in the modern continent, and there's 7 regions, which is the country equivalent in the magical continent. And so right now the major focus is the magical continent, because that's the thing that you can like, that I feel like that's the easiest thing to run with in D&D or TTRPG games, where it's like, you know, your typical fantasy world, your isekai, your typical like RPG game. It's like it starts off, you got wizards, you got all that stuff, you know, like there's slimes, there's other stuff like that. I feel like it's just a good setting to start in for like that type of RPG style game. And then later on going into the modern continent would be more of like rather combat focused, and it would be more social focused, you know, having social battles, trying to be political, stuff like that. But so far there's actually some world music that's been made, and we've been working on the regions first, the magical continent first. So there's a few there's like sneak peeks of some songs that I would like to show you guys, which I'm super excited for. It'll really help you get immersed, especially if you're playing your own character in this world that I want you to get invested in. So like every land having their own music and having their own feel and really getting you like immersed. Like music can really immerse you. It's very, very important. That's why most of the time when you're watching an anime or if you're playing a video game, like there's like soundtracks, and like some of the best games that like you really think about have some of the most amazing soundtracks. And that's kind of what I'm hoping for with this. So I'll show you 3 places from the magical continent, a little teasers for all of them, and hopefully it gets you a little bit of excited for my lore. I'll explain a little bit of about the place while the music plays, of course, and hopefully you know, hopefully you enjoy it. So this one right here is called My Land. It is basically the elemental region, and there's gonna be I believe 3, actually it's kind of loud, let me turn it up. There's gonna be 4 other variants depending on which part of the region that you're actually in. This is one of my favorite songs of the bunch. I honestly, all of them are super big bangers, but this one I'm super excited for. Doesn't it sound like you're just in a video game? Anyway, I can't give you the whole thing because then it wouldn't be a teaser. You know, I gotta tease you. I can't give you the full stuff. Up next we have Mount Tripped, which is basically, I mean, you can take your guess of, you know, just the sounds alone, the music alone, you'll get the feel of the place. It's like the dwarf place and the mountains, mining, you know. I feel like it really does the vibe well. That's all you get for that. Up next might actually be my favorite. I don't know, they're all so good. This one is Dementious. This is the place where it's deep down, it feels like there's despair all around. Like there's complete darkness, but you got a twinge of hope. You got hope that maybe things will get better. You know, just don't let the hope die out in the deep bellows of despair, way deep down in the underground type. That's the feel for this place. It's a place where you're selfish and you can basically do whatever you want as long as you have the ways to do what you want. There's no laws, there's nothing holding you back except basically the boons that you may occur. It's a place where basically there are no laws, there's no currency. The only currency that you have is your own reputation. So people pay with their own boons, you know? So this is a place filled with both despair and hope. You know? It's one of my favorite places in the story. That's all you get. No bass drop for you. Fine, a little bit of bass drop. Okay, that's all you get. And then here, I'll even give you a little bonus track while I'm at it. A little bonus track. The Happy Snowy Place. This one I'm not spoiling. I'm not spoiling for it. This one's just Happy Snowy Place. That's all you get. Okay, and those were basically the music teasers that I wanted to show you guys. There's 2 original songs coming up. There will of course be more than just 2 original songs. I plan on to keep on with the music. I want to be able to, you know, have tracks that I can be proud of, and I want to keep improving with all of my songs. And I want to have like music where like you don't have to be a fan of me to enjoy it. Like, I want this to be like, I want to be able to make music where it's like, even if you're a random person who's never heard of me before, you'd put this song on loop. Because I feel like a lot of times the reason why some people like my music isn't necessarily because it's good. It's because they like me. They like my voice. They like my content. So they're like, have like a natural bias to enjoy my songs. So I want to be able to have just like an objectively good song that, like, you know, I can, like, it's something that even I could put on replay, because I know my songs I can't put on replay. I don't know if it's just because I don't like my own voice or whatever, who knows. But I want to get there, and I feel like I will hopefully be able to get there. So enough about me rambling about songs and whatnot. Those are just the things to look forward to. We got 2 original songs on the horizon. I'm hoping I might be able to get some music videos done for them, but we'll see. Only time will be able to tell. Of course, the music for the worlds and stuff like that you were just listening to, that's something to be excited for the lore drops, the Shreeverse, Dungeons and Dragons. Well, it's technically called like a tabletop RPG game, so it's like, you know, if there's like a tabletop simulator on Steam, that's probably where it's going to be played. But, you know, who knows? I don't know exactly where, but it's something to get you just juiced in on my lore. And hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully you fall in love with my lore like I've fallen in love with my world that I've created. And you can get invested with it. Whether it's like, you know, it's got to have a selling point for everyone. Some people, the way to sneak into their hearts is music. Other people, it's really pretty artwork. Other people, it's in-depth lore. Other people, it's, you know, interesting character designs. I just have to find what speaks to you and get you hooked via that. And I know that I will be able to. So, sorry for not having anything too clickbaitable. Hopefully it was still a good video. Hopefully Hopefully you enjoyed the music. I really like the music. I think it sounds really nice. And hopefully I don't get it in trouble for showing any of the teasers that I did. They are supposed to be surprises, and I don't know how much of it I'm allowed to show everyone, but I can't help it. You guys are my little fluffles, you know? So, you know. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you, my British fluffle. I'm of course off to playing Wizard 101 again now that I have this video recorded. I'm gonna be making a thumbnail. And once again, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure to subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Like if you liked it. If you didn't like it, I'll kill your family, your pets, your loved ones, take their eyeballs, put them on dolls, and then give them to you, my beloved. I can do so much worse too. Just like the video. If you're not a part of that notification bell, you probably should be. And make sure to leave an algorithmic comment down below. I would really appreciate that. Talk about the music. Talk about what you like about the music. Talk about anything about the music. Or talk about a commentary suggestion of a topic that you want me to talk about. Whether it be a question you have for me or just a topic that you think is interesting. And thank you. And bye-bye. 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 I haven't even... Okay. Bye. 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 Bye.